famous gurus and stuff. There were no beings just like you waking up to realize who they really are. It was far, far away. And here we are, right? And in truth, not a moment has passed. It's the same moment. It's still now. It was now then, and it's still now. You know, and that the reality of it being all those years ago, and I was this young 20-something, you know, it has its reality, and yet it's never been out of this moment. And that was Osho's whole message, that it's all already here. Everything you're searching for, everything that you could ever become, everything that you have ever been, everything that you are, that you can ever experience, everything that you dream of and long for, everything is already here right now. It cannot be anywhere else because there is nowhere else. So we have to think of it in terms of time, but we can only think of it in terms of time because time is only in thought. Without mind, there's no time. There's no time other than now. It's always, no matter what the time is, it's now. No matter what year it is, it's now. But when we think of it, we have to think in time. And the body is aging now. The body has its expiry date and its time stamp all happening now. Everything that you wish for, long for, strive towards is here now. And if you cannot access it now, you cannot access it. If you dream of it in the faraway future, you can never access it because tomorrow never comes. Right? So you and I have to be able to access it right now. In this present moment, you have to be able to access it. Whatever it is, the feeling state you want, the state of conditions that you want, what will that feel like? The state of the conditions. If you had all the money you need and you didn't need to do the job that you don't really want to be doing, or whatever, you had financially okay, or this okay, or that okay, if that was all here now, how would you feel? If that feeling is not accessible now, then it's not accessible. It becomes mind. So what I am and what you are and what this is eternal truth. It is eternity. You are never any other moment than now. Try to, it's not about prove me wrong, but try to check that out for yourself. Whatever you can remember that's no longer here, an experience you had, whatever life situation you had, it's not here now. You can only access it through fragments of consciousness in memory now. There's no place you can go other than here. So everything you want is here now. You know, and if I reflect on, like, I was 26 then, when I was on my way to Pune, and it's like it seems such a long time ago, and it's so present. It's just so present. And he was teaching that, and for the ones who got the point, when he left, he said, "Never born, never died. Never born, never died." Eternal truth. That's who I am. That's what I am. And this never passed. And that's the whole message, is to realize this, that you are, that I am, that this is, to realize this, to step into this where this already is, because it's here, it's not anywhere else. So all of our meetings, we come together, it's stepping into this that's already here. You're not this person who's trying to get there, striving to get there, sometime maybe in the future, making progress. You're stepping into here, where it's all already. And that's what satsang is. That's what satsang is. It's the aliveness of that eternal truth that you're stepping into the current of right now. The current of truth that it's just its own current. And it can never come out of anywhere else but now. Because this is the current of itself. This is it. That's what it is. So when that is speaking to itself, evoking itself, recognizing itself, be here in it. And there is no separation. For each one that's recognizing this, then there's no all the differences, all the stories, all the life stories, which are the differences. It's all here somewhere, but you have to go to mind to get it. You have to pick up the story and you have to keep telling it, to keep it alive. You have to keep telling it. You have to keep going to where that exists in your mind, in your regular, habitual feelings of who you are. You have to go there to get it. And it's not about like, you know, you're stepping into this, now you want to stay here. How do I stay here? How do I just stay here? You know, realizing that you are this that is here. Your nature is this. You are what this is. The one who wants to stay here is the mind. The identity wants to stay. How do I stay here? It's just only accessible in presence. How do I stay present? How do I not get overtaken all the time by these endless stories? And how do I do that? You just decide right now, to be here. And all kinds of other experience will come in and out and in and out and in and out, but you decide you are your being. You are what your being is. You cannot be anything else, and your being is the essence of this. This is split itself into trillions of beings. It's this. I leave you my dream. I believe those were his last words. Let's close the eyes a moment.